Might as well get to it. We don't have to go to every map, every location. Let's go to Delta first. What the hell is the... confirming reports.
Why are you still here? Man.
I guess we have to talk to the leaders of that. Leaders of the camps. The reports are clearly fake. But why?
No sudden moves and you and I will do all right. What do you want?
You found a report which said Legion super mutants wiped out an NCR patrol.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off. See you around.
Yeah, this was the super mutant. Trained Deathclaw. Clearly it has to be
A little
nonsense.
safe ground. Yeah?
I need to confirm your report about the cons using trained Deathclaws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error. Be careful out there.
So, what next? Double losses. What's this? An optional? No. Since we're going past Lucky 13, Lucky 38 anyway, I'll drop the unique weapons there. Although the minigun is awesome. Yeah, definitely
Where to, partner?
would not regret using it. But I'm gonna stay with the pistol route since we started that. I prefer that anyway. But not because of the... Not this weapon is not a bad weapon anymore. We should have a few crafting items. Steam pack. Yeah, that should be it. Let's go.
High roller, sweet.
Might as well get rid of the rest and sleep as we're here. So much quick traveling raises your needs quite a bit.
Where to, partner? Casino floor.
Okay, final Ranger station. Hopefully we'll get an answer fairly soon. I'm getting tired of traveling back and forth between the stranger stations.
Did you need something else?
Okay, curious about high casualties at this station.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died.
Reyes' information says otherwise.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports and assign reinforcements as needed. And they're not needed here.
Thanks.
Reyes got the numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that. So long.
I doubt that. That's you just dismissing it. If you have a one job, and that's really keeping eye on the numbers, you're very unlikely to get them wrong.
Welcome back.
Okay, the Rangers' versions of the reports they sent to Camp Golf don't match what you received.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Okay.
Bye.
We're going to... We're gonna put up a fight. Is he a traitor or what? I don't think we've even visited Camp Golf here yet.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Dexter, are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Yeah, that's not how it works, sorry. So that's a no.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
Yes.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
This is not where Chief Hanlon is. I need to talk to the leader, see what this place is all about.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How do you end up in Gap? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sergeant can't be the commander here. Low rank.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. So, a storage area. It's your house. Or is this a Rocco standing in between the legs of a gigantic robot? Squad readiness reports.
Hello?
What is Ranger? Ranger. What the hell is the bastard?
Hello? Hello?
Be upstairs. Okay, the
Hello?
structure is the same as in Jacobstown. So there's a porch here. Balcony, yeah.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Yes, I'm very tired, boys. I'm investigating some intel problems for Technical Sergeant Reyes.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the station send the intel directly to the troopers? So that's the big thing. Someone has to gather up this intel. See the big picture. Okay, do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
Bullshit. The reports aren't mildly wrong. They're systematically wrong, and they're outrageous lies. So it's not a small mix-up.
Shoot.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to ask about the other things. You're the one who's been manipulating the data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
That's looking peaceful you got there. Some kind of a black revolver. I'm not really a revolver person, but a big goddamn revolver. We'll see. Hell, I'm gonna get it. Could
Keeping
I?
quiet.
It's using the 4570 government ammunition. How am I gonna get it?
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
You're inventing your own intelligence reports.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
He's a broken man. So how does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Why?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out.
So you don't want people to get killed here by the Caesar, so what? You're gonna give this area up? You think that Caesar isn't intentionally trying to basically fight you? If you're gonna give this place up, you're just gonna fight at your own home doorstep. And Legion will gain more land, more recruits. So yeah, he's a good example of what happens when your morale breaks. You lose the fight before you even fight it. What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
Yeah. And what will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
But you're not getting out. You're going to have to fight this fight somewhere, one way or another. So, yeah, I'm turning you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Rangers, this is the Chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out.
Morning.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on
Rangers
that.
get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't.
I think a lot of pauses.
Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me.
Morning.
I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the Chief's office.
What a shame. Where's your gun? Where is it? Ranger Sequoia. I can't see it while the bastard is looking. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Just taking this evidence.
Chief, why did you do it?
And that was it.
We can monitor Ranger activity all through the region.
Well, fine. It's any good. Ranger something. Sequoia. It's really high damage, a low DPS, so I don't know if it's any good.
With the systems here. Hello.
Very fancy looking revolver. I guess it depends on how good the iron sights is on this. Gigantic revolver. Yeah, we have to test this. It's pretty, you know. And I like the iron sights quite a bit, so it's very clear, distinctive, and if it shoots where it's supposed to shoot, like a sort of a rifle would, it's probably worth keeping. We'll have to see. I think that's over with now. Yep. What access codes?
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers, get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. A ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road.
Hey.
I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for him.
Hello?
Staying low.
They'll never see us coming. I want the quartz. It's a nuke grenade for each quartz, so
Hello?
I'm not giving them up. Detecting me.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
No, it doesn't. Okay, very nice. New weapons, more ammunition for the nuclear grenades. Let's take a quick look. This is a shithole.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Boxing times, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Use unarmed combat.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'll quickly try to loot everything worthwhile from this place. Yeah, a bit of a drug user, a few drug users here. Jesus Christ. All caps. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting here. Okay. Yeah, I can't access that. Ooh. What's this? Broken terminal. Ah, thank God it's over. Let's get the hell out. Ah, so, what next? Hmm. I could investigate late night break-ins at the camp current control tower. Or, yeah, the bounty hunting missions. Corporal Betsy to medical help. Yeah, that might be our thing. We have enough NCR reputation, so we could probably do all the quests in McCarran, whatever the main base is. We also could assassinate the goddamn thieves and get the bounties on them. That might be a thing to do. After that, I think maybe do Veronica. Do a few missions or quests at the strips. Try to get her the dress she's always wanted, and then do the DLC. No. We'll go for the bounty hunting first. It's easy money, and I think there's side benefits to that. McCarran. Let's go kill a pyromaniac rapist. I don't think anyone will miss him. It's a good opportunity to test our new pistol too. Fiends are not all that tough opponents, but something you should be able to.
Better be rock salt in that, or you're asking for an ass kicking. Keeping quiet.
Things aren't too tough, so we can do something like headshots with a single pull of the trigger with this weapon. It might be useful. If not, it's a pretty gun, but we're not gonna use it. Anyway,